door.
You just throw ourselves over there during this argument.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, hi, I'm here. I'm supposed to pick up somebody. Like,
it's like you go up to the completely wrong person. Like, are you? Marley?
Looks sad. Had the scribble smudge. Are you Marlin?
Are you Manly?
Marlin?
No, I'm Nemo.
No, I'm. My name's Marla. Are you Smoliv? Yes.
Yes.
You got the wrong person.
Yes.
Bryce with olive oil.
Wait, you're a
I'm
Smoliv?
Olivia. No,
I'm Olivia.
Olivia, yeah, right.
So we're here much later than usual. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
I have no excuse other than I thought I was gonna be sick, and then I decided, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna keep going anyway. So we'll see what happens.
You succeeded your con save.
1 second. Let me. I want to.
I didn't. I'm also coughing a lot. Just muting when I do.
I need to get
I
Nolan
don't know.
here
My throat's
for a
also.
second. Yeah, it's
Maybe
been
it could be the weather.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get Null so I can be able to.
So I can message her and be like, "Yo, what's up, girl?"
You know what? You do have that ability. It hasn't come up yet in actual game, but it was one of the things that was talked about a little bit after, like, in the private time for the players. So that might come up at some point soon. What I was gonna do is because I wanted to. I'm not gonna like go into it for this stream, but I'll go in for next stream. But hopefully there we go.
I mean, I feel like she'd ask for like help with them on the sanctuary. Like,
oh no, definitely. I can tell you this: they're more experienced than others that you could ask, so they can definitely be people you could ask.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, feel free to join the Discord, and I have a little message. It's in more detail in the announcements, but when it comes to this game, I'm just gonna keep it short and simple for this session. Next session, when we have a normal length session, I'll be a little bit more detailed on this. Basically, remember that my players are my friends, and if you bully my players, I will not be happy with you.
No bullying.
Yep.
No bully.
Just remember to no bully. I basically have been looking at other chats, not ours, and seeing how some people treat others in other TTRPGs. I saw in a recent one, I'm not going to name the TTRPG, but I saw a recent one that said effectively that I didn't watch this campaign because of this character. And that's a dick move to say. I'm just going to say that. That's my hot take. And I'll say at least how I'll deal with that is if someone says that to one of my players, or even a guest character or anything, at the very least you're getting timed out for the stream. At the very least. So just remember to be... Pretty much. Just, like, be respectful as a viewer, just like how my players are going to be respectful to each other, just like how I have to be respectful to my players. It's generally, like, something that I have to remember sometimes as well. So, it's not just, like, you know, it's not anyone in the stream at the moment. It's not anyone in the game. It's not anyone from my chats yet. So, it's mostly just been stuff I've seen from other places, and so I don't want that for my games. And that's pretty much that. So yeah, that's pretty much that actually. But last time on Chaordic World, the players finished the contest. And that was the session.
Yippee!
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Pretty much.
Woo.
Yeah.
So that means that they might leave Violet City soon. So that means they're tying stuff up, loose ends and stuff. They're gonna kill someone.
Yay! I already did.
Yep.
Murder.
Did you know that Olive is actually just a she's an assassin? She's actually
Yeah, like,
it's
actually.
it's from this hit new drama show called Assassin X Family.
Yeah. Why else do I have so many outfits? It's literally so I have multiple identities and I could
Of
hide.
course.
That's literally the reason. I don't know how you guys didn't notice.
Well, no, this is how you didn't notice,
Right.
because Bryce is a chronic lover of outfits, and seeing your
That
love
is-
for
I'm
outfits.
hiding in plain sight.
Yup.
Look, I have this kill skill. I am her accomplice. It's fine.
No, you're not. I'm gonna say that in your role for this is that you are the unknowing accomplice. You don't realize how much you've helped her be able to get away from all of her crimes.
This net is actually a weapon.
It is.
I mean, one literally has
It
spikes
is
on
pretty
it.
sharp.
One has
So-
spikes on it, you can't forget.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
a completely different head than the other ones.
It does.
They all have different
spiky.
heads.
So what I like to think of is that her net is kind of like it can just shape itself.
It's
Like
like
she can
the
basically just
kind
like
of
play around with
metal.
it.
Wire.
Mhm.
Yeah, wire based.
She can just make. She has little
Oh, I thought I
attachments
had
that
like
she can put on it.
detachable heads or something.
That too.
That too. That
That'd
could
take-
work.
I mean, that would take
Like
up
the
too much
twisty.
space.
Nah.
What do you mean? Take up too much space. Have you seen my backpack?
I have 170 like citrus berries. What do you mean?
Well,
Take up-
that's all
I'm a
balls.
pack rat. It's my thing.
She literally has, like, at the worst case, she just has a Pokeball that contain all the different ones.
It's true.
Look, I'm waiting
have
for like
my-
a time.
I
just
have
uses
my
it as a
net
weapon.
ball in it. That's why it's called a net ball.
You have a netball for
That
that.
makes sense.
So
I may be out of
another
Pokemon, but I'm not out of options.
Another
Drops a
thing that-
crate.
another thing that had happened was that some of the Pokemon had got boosted a little bit. Also, just as a thing to the players, to celebrate Halloween, I refunded you all some points. Don't go spending them in one place now, kids.
Really?
But I refunded you a little bit of points so that way you could be able to have fun. I was gonna
Oh,
just
thank you.
just in case you wanted to celebrate. But
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm still at 27 when I left.
oh well.
Who's,
for some reason-
where's the? Do we have a spooky Pokemon?
Do you have a spooky Pokemon?
Do we have a spooky Pokemon?
You have
I mean, there's a
Blair.
Mimikyu.
I
You
don't
have
a Mimikyu.
Blair. You have Honedge.
You do have Mimikyu.
Yeah, you have a Mimikyu. You have a Honedge. You have Umbreon. You have.
Or are you doing it as like a bit Phantom?
Because she's probably wanting to, like. She probably is choosing her options.
I wanna boost the spook.
Yeah.
Boost the spook. That's hashtag boost the spook.
Oh no, I thought Phantom was like, no, I don't have a Mimikyu, I have a Peach or Pikachu.
I have a
That's why I thought-
Pikachu.
That's why I said like,
Yeah, it's a Pikachu.
is that a bit? I had to ask.
No, it
I
wasn't
get
a
it.
bit.
I
It
think
was
the-
more I didn't wanna boost my own.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to boost somebody else's.
I mean, you could boost Amelia's freaking Duskull.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, her Duskull.
Yeah.
But there's also our child, Tangela.
Mm-hmm.
That's our child. We caught that together. It's our child.
I mean, kind of reminds me of Sadako if you think about it with all the hair.
Huh?
I mean, it's also like a black
the ring.
mask under all of it.
Yeah.
So I.
Think
Yeah.
about it for a little bit. You don't have to do it right away. But
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
you're thinking about if you want to spend your points or not, I'm going to go ahead and just look at the changes a little bit. as certain beings have been changed a little bit. Everest has gained some defense, so now has 21 freaking defense AC. Disgusting. And
Yippee.
so, I kind of like lost my mind a little bit when I was making Everest's rank 5 ability. Everest now has Olive for All. Everest wants to be strong like the rest of his trainer's Pokemon, and by learning from them, one day he'll be the greatest Pokemon. This is his Olive Pokemon Academia. Effectively, he's going to start imitating more Pokemon from her team.
Yeah.
He'll be the very best, believe it. Wait, wrong show.
No, I could.
And then...
I could name a Pokemon Naruto.
You could.
You could.
Bumble now has 1-2, she'll steal from you. When this Pokemon is out on the field, she has a chance of stealing from an NPC. Bumble's speed versus their instinct.
Literally that. Literal that.
Yep, now it's just
It's
basically,
amazing.
she's literally stealing from people.
The poster girl of Yoink.
We have Nuke is increased, whopping 160 HP, full of the yuck.
That's the highest HP so far.
Look, that was because of the roll.
Listen,
Don't be.
that's fully fair. But
I wanted
they
a
gained
nuke.
a move called You Got Your Nuke.
Yeah.
They'll eventually
just want
become
a
a
whale.
greater nuke. This means that you'll have a better climb towards that. I'm gonna tell you this: you wouldn't have had pressure if it was a whale lord.
Oh yeah. Look, I just love Werelords.
I know you do.
They're great.
I've given it quick
Oh
rest.
my god.
You can basically now, after one turn of it being asleep, you can force it to wake up, and it now has snore. 1 to 3 on a D10 to see if the target flinches can only be used though while asleep. So it has some moves for awake and it has some moves for asleep. And then finally, we have a new addition to the team. This little shit. Cyndaquil.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time I like to give a little tagline next to their individuality. Cyndaquil's is why. Now, if you are wondering about that, you probably may have missed the session where they had brought it in. But it's not just because of that. This Pokemon is immune to Water type and cannot naturally learn Fire type moves. This Pokemon will not be learning any Fire moves, and it will just learn a random assortment of different types that I'm gonna BS my way into making sense because Fire plus some nonsense.
I am very interested to see how this Pokemon changes throughout the journey.
It's definitely gonna help with how you teach them. I should also mention about I forgot to mention about Welmer's pressure. Certain Pokemon types have disadvantage when targeting this Pokemon. Grass, Fairy, Ice, and Rock will fall under that category for this Pokemon in particular. Pressure will work differently for each Pokemon. It's just going to be a random assortment, and one of them will be their weakness. So,
Oh, neat.
yeah. So, Grass moves, which it's weak to, or Grass-type Pokemon, which it's weak to, will have disadvantage. It's not going to be the moves, it'll be the type of the Pokemon, so it has a wide range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured, like, pressure's supposed to be, like, this intimidating force. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, you do be intimate.
I mean-
He's a goofy smile, though. That's not intimidating.
I mean, even trees bow before a tidal wave, man.
Just hear me out, Phantom. The most terrifying characters in anime, and this is backed up by many different anime, is when a character is smiling menacingly, not being angry.
Look at those
Typically, the
eyes.
nicest
They have
people
nothing behind them.
have the like most vile aura behind them, and they don't even realize what they're giving
Yeah,
off.
but like, this is like equivalent to like, wait, Coco. You know? It's just like, eh.
Yeah.
Look, he's just a happy little boy.
He's just a happy little guy. Well, not
He's
little.
yeah, he's not little.
He's just a happy guy.
Yeah, he's a happy big guy.
Yeah, look at that health, man. Like, just that's not little at all.
Yeah.
Look at that AC too.
Yeah.
Just happy. Okay?
Nothing is getting through, or seldom is getting through.
When you build a tank, you build a tank, and you guys have
Like
built some
Ricardo
tanks.
has like one higher resistance and like same defense, and stuff gets through it to him sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I said seldom gets through.
I mean, with pressure, look, the last is gonna go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Actually, wait.
Definition
All right.
of
It's
existing.
resistance, not AC.
But yeah, so the players have split off a little bit. We got two little cuties over in the ruins. One had pulled the other aside. We have just outside of town a little bit. We got Shizu meeting up with Star, and over in the Pokemon Center we have Robin meeting up with Marl, who will be joining their squad, so to speak. I think we'll start off with Robin, because Robin got to do Jack all last session.
Yeah, no, entirely understandable.
What do you mean, damn it? Play
Because
that game.
he doesn't
eating.
like to. Okay, if you're eating, then tell me. I guess we'll go ahead.
Play
And...
the game while you eat.
No, that's
Okay,
fair.
take bites in
I
between.
delayed the game
No
for
issue. I'm
I delayed the
joking.
game for like 20 minutes extra because I was eating, so I get that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
also, yes, why
That's
we
what it is.
started so late in the day, or so late in the night, is because not only had I decided late that we were going to actually have session, I also decided late that I wanted to eat. Because I saw others were getting
You were
food.
feeling sick, man.
I just
fine.
I just woke up. I'm like, do I have time to make food? And then I saw Phantom go, I'm gonna get noms, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I have time to make food. Because now I can't ignore it. And I will say thank you, Phantom, then, because as a byproduct, you're wanting to get food made me get nourishment.
Good.
So
Food is important.
since you
Good.
gave me the nourishment effectively, just because you had said something, you get to choose. Do we start with Shizu or do we start with you and Bryce?
Seldom do we have the other start, so she's.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
So Shizu.
Look, this is interesting. This is
Whatever
something.
happens from this will be something none of us can fully expect. And I think that is 100% the truth. So,
I think that's just Shizu.
I
She
mean,
is a force we don't fully expect.
that is also
Here's the
fair.
thing, I don't fully expect Shizu as well, and I'm the one playing her.
Yep. That's a
But
problem.
that's why.
Oh,
This
yes.
is the definition of chaos.
Shizu. You meet up
Yeah.
with Star. You watch as Robin goes off to head to the Pokemon Center. You know that your friends stayed at the ruins behind you, so Star kind of walks up hey, I think Eshka had said that you wanted to meet.
Yeah. Remember I already asked you yesterday?
Huh?
Okay, question. Is this something you forgot, Zero?
What did I forget? I can't remember.
Shizu asked, or yesterday, Shizu did ask Star if he was free today after the contest.
The problem is that sometimes you say things for secret, so I don't know. Like, that's the issue when you...
No, that was done in session.
No, I know, but the problem is you ask me a lot of stuff in secret and then don't want me to say it. So I can't really remember all the time when something is supposed to be said and something's not supposed to be said.
Yeah, no, that was done in voice, like, one-to-one, or with everybody on, that's why.
Yes, but, like I'm saying...
What he's saying is
remember.
because of the amount of, like, secrets, it gets all jumbled and...
That's why generally, like, I ask for people to let me know of stuff, because when stuff is said in secret, it's hard to remember what is supposed to be done and what is supposed to be kept on the back burner.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a... Yes, I forgot. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I was kind of dealing with a few things, yesterday. My bad.
Oh, good. Like, yesterday was, like, quite a, like, biggie anyways. Yeah, mostly, like, wanted to, like, check out one place first, and then, like, we can, like, go, like, have some, like, food after all this. Actually, yeah, are you hungry, actually?
I'm always hungry.
Yeah, that's good.
That's my secret, Shizu. I'm always hungry. Where are we going?
I'm
Do
always
the lottery.
in such a mode.
We're gonna go Gamba.
We're gonna go what?
Gamba.
What do you mean?
To the Gamba, and she's just gonna drag Star over there by the hand.
Gamba! Gamba, Gamba, Gamba!
Did I reset for this? I did not. Let's go ahead and reset this for the day.
Nope. It's the last day.
I don't remember what I had chosen for the... I think... Right, it was, I think, Finion. Oh, wait, no. Finion were the normal ones that you could buy.
Yeah,
Maybe it
Finion
was
was
Rotini,
the...
maybe?
What's up?
No, it wasn't Dratini.
I'm not giving you guys a fucking chance to get another Dratini. Are you kidding me? You kidding me?
My bad,
What
my
did
bad.
you just say? Dratini? Where's my phone?
I feel like
I thought it
Kobe
was a
said
dragon.
Dratini on accident.
1 second.
I think it was another dragon type, because all of them have been a dragon type so far.
True, yeah, we had the Dino for the first one, and then Does Swablu already get like a dragon typing?
Oh, you know what? I know the
I
perfect
don't
one to
think
to
so.
put in the Gamba.
Gamba, Gamba.
I know the
Gamba,
perfect
Gamba.
one.
Can't wait for it to be Goldango. Give me the Mr. String Cheese.
Let's see. Don't look at the stream.
No,
I want to be surprised.
Okay, let me just
Okay.
shrink it. Actually, let
I'm
me
not
just...
looking at stream.
You must have Mr. Mime.
I have only the chat up currently.
Gotcha.
Everything else is behind TTS.
Chat, do not spoil it. I just need to look at things real quick.
In the meantime, fun fact, I guess.
Sure, what's up?
So, Komodo dragons, because they're afraid of other predators eating their food, will actively run into a tree with the food in their mouth to try to shove it down their throat quicker.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Where are you
It's just-
going with this?
No, it's just that's just a fun fact. They will just ram themselves into trees to eat
Oh,
quicker.
you just wanted to say a fun fact out of nowhere?
Yeah, no, just fun fact to kind of
okay.
just help zero pad the time instead of just
I
silence.
see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I thought you were gonna relate this to a Pokemon somehow.
Oh no. I mean, I guess I could say that apparently Tentacruel has like 80 tentacles.
Fucking
Does
what?
it now? No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like in the Pokedex, apparently it has 80 tentacles.
I want a Tentacruel, no reason.
Tentacles
I mean,
are really cool.
I will get the spray
Tentacruels
bottle.
are really cool.
They had a new one.
They're
recently.
really cool, okay? Like, damn.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there's one that... There's a tentacle who just waddles around. It's fucking adorable.
it's a mushroom. That's what it is. It's a toad squirrel.
Yeah.
Olive would love that because it's grass too.
Just waddles around.
Yeah.
And he
Should see it
waddles
running there.
away
It's fucking adorable.
Waddle, waddle.
till the very next day.
Let's see.
Apparently, like that actually finished like recently.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mhm.
The duck song.
What do you mean finished?
Like it had its final episode of recently.
What?
It had episodes. It
Yeah.
had episodes.
Yeah.
What the
It had,
hell?
like,
Talking
I
about.
think it had like
I
three
thought it
others.
was
and
only a song.
I think the songs are each episode. So the fourth is the fourth
Oh.
and final one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've only heard the one, so damn.
Yeah. Same. Go figure.
Let's see. 1 second. Just checking.
Do you think Jay wants a grape?
A
Maybe.
grape?
We can try.
You might like a grape.
I might
Yeah.
like a grape.
Potentially.
If we ever get if we ever net a neta, if we ever get a tentacruel or
I could net it a tentacle, probably.
what? I forget what's the
Maybe.
first one. Is it like tentacool, right? Tentacool.
Tentacool,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tentacool
and
is the
then
first one.
tentacool.
If we ever get a tentacool or tentacruel, I'm naming it grape.
Grape. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Okay.
Because there's a
Kinda
soda
shaped
called
like
tentacle
one.
grape.
Oh, really?
Okay. So there's our new list.
They are grape
Um,
colored.
Question to
Let's see
see.
it.
Yeah, sure. You're gonna like what you're gonna. I know you're gonna probably use all of your inspiration.
I mean, what inspiration? I'm still at 27.
Oh,
Did you look at what the nat 20 is?
it's the grass meow meow.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Freaking
Welcome
whatever.
all, welcome one, welcome all. Our lottery this evening will be a very special one.
There's some of these that I haven't heard of.
All of these Pokemon can, not all of them, but most of them can only be found in the Paldea region. Only one of them cannot be able to be found in the Paldea region.
Oh, that's nice.
You will be able to have 2 chances at gaining these Pokemon on your team. However, you will only be able to choose one.
Oh my god, I want the mice.
I had a
Sorry.
feeling.
Here's the thing. I also want the mice too.
I want the family.
Household is like so adorable.
Fucking cute. Oh my
The
god.
funny thing is that they evolved from being in the bowl.
Yeah, just don't look at them and suddenly they get more.
They multiply.
Yeah,
That's
they're
They've
adorable.
kids.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
put
have
them up.
children.
Yeah. But also, I have very limited funds because I still don't know how much you're funded. 0. I'm still at 27.
For what? I said points,
And-
not inspiration.
Oh,
Point.
points. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what you
Like
meant by
channel
points.
points. Channel points. I refunded
that.
channel points that way the 4 players could be able to have a little treat for
okay.
my version of
I
trick or
misunderstood
treat
that.
for you all. Yeah.
You can yoink some wins from our shared funds.
Oh no, I'm fine on money.
I think
Oh.
it's the
I
it's
just
the
misunderstood what
inspiration.
Zero meant.
Okay.
by
yeah.
points.
He thought it was
I thought inspiration points
yeah,
rather
inspiration.
than channel points.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit you guys spend.
Yeah. All right. Well, you said 2 chances, so
Yep. Star is actually gonna just be like, I kind of have a lot of Pokemon to go and train at the moment, so I'll probably stay out of this. But if you want to go ahead and grab one, then go for it.
yeah. How much was it again? It was like 2,000.
It is 2,000 in total if you want to get 2 attempts. This time, unlike before, you won't be able to get 2 different Pokemon. You can use up to 5 inspiration to give yourself 6 rolls each. And basically what's going to happen is you will each have the ability to choose something here. Effectively, it'll be different. But once you choose something, it'll be off the list.
Okay.
Oh, question. What's the one that you could buy today? Like the one that you
Finion.
brought out
I think it
last-
was Finion.
Finion?
It's Finion. They are a more normal fish Pokemon, unlike the
Fish,
last
yeah.
two.
They have butterfly butts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're very
yeah, I've
pretty.
seen them.
I've always
They're
wanted to
from
have
your
one on my
region.
team. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get one on my team, and every single time I just take a freaking Shellos.
Look, Shellos is also adorable, let's be honest.
Not just adorable, it's freaking good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Water Ground is such a power move.
Mhm. Also, how much for a Finion? 'Cause I'll just get one.
500.
500, okay. 3. Okay. So I have subtracted 2,500.
Let me just...
And that's for 2 dumps, too. So. I guess we get the ball on the road.
1 second. Finion. And then... So... Go ahead and, okay, so this is, 5 each?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Go
same
ahead
thing
and roll.
with last time, because it seemed to have been working. See, get the bad luck out of the way first with the roll. And number 1. Speaking of 1,
Okay.
Number 1 is 1.
okay, 17,
Ooh.
3, 8, 20.
Let me ask, do you want to do the other rolls to see if you get anything else, or do you want to just take the Sprigatito?
I'm getting this for keto.
Yeah, that's fair. You can regain 5 of your inspiration. I'll still take the money for both 2 attempts, but I'll let you keep
got your
some
meow
of your
meow.
inspiration.
I got the meow meow.
You got the
did.
meow meow
Yeah,
you've been waiting for so fucking long.
Look, I
Yeah.
love Sprigatito. Sprigatito's like adorable.
No, I know. I know
fine,
he's
dude.
been waiting. He's been wanting a Sprigatito since we started game.
I love Sprigatito so much, despite not playing Scarlet and Violet.
That's right.
You now have another
And
cat.
I find it funny. Almost half my, like a third of my roster, is hacking Paldea Pokemon, and I have yet to play Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
I played majority of older Pokemon games, so I'm not that far from you as well. Like,
Yeah, no, same.
this team, the only thing I would have really truly encountered is maybe the Heracross.
Ladybug too.
Ladybug, these two.
Actually,
and
wait,
the,
no,
the
and-
rest are like further beyond.
No, Swaddle
Wait, did you-
Swaddle's Gen 5.
Wait, I thought
I
What about-
haven't played a game with Swaddle in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Gen
saying.
4.
4? No, I don't think she's even played in Sinnoh. She's probably, I think that Phantom's
Okay, so
knowledge
only up
is
to
like up
Hoenn.
to Johto, I think.
Oh, Johto?
I think your knowledge is up to Johto, right?
Maybe Gen 2, 3.
Yeah, so either Johto
Yeah,
or
okay, that
Hoenn.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I know a different Pokemon, it's because I've seen it through other, but like
Mhm.
me, like playing in a game, encountering it, yeah, not like me.
Well,
Uh,
as you get those two, I'm gonna ask you ahead of time. Are you changing up your idea from what you want to replace Joy?
yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Uh,
Look, I can. Look, I have to
It's
give
like, no, listen,
thoughts from the
listen.
animals.
It's fine. The moment that you went over here, I was like, what do I want to just put in the nat 20? You know what? I'll just go ahead and make it be Paldea themed, because we don't have a chance of getting a lot of those. So just so that people know, the next one that's available is going to be Palmy.
Ah.
Palmy
I
is
have no idea what a Palmy is.
Palmy is effectively the little Pikachu ripoff that is an
Oh,
electric
that thing.
fighting.
I like that one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it crawls on the
Love how it's like,
ground.
A new
oh
Chonky Chew.
boy.
Yeah. I mean, I think that'd be perfect for Bryce.
It's just a matter of if he gets there first. He's kind of like, someone else is over there right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, I only have 200 Poké$.
That's on you.
Got you.
That's on you.
That's on you. But also, we do have the party funds. If you're like,
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, at least for me, if you're gonna dedicate like the funds to getting the Palmy, I'm down with that.
I mean, you have
I'll kick
over
you, I'll sponsor it.
over 100,000 in the party fund. I think you're good to grab a little bit.
Every time I get a major like victory
You do
or
put like
whatever,
most of the
Yeah.
funds in there.
yeah.
You've been effectively funding the general, like, you know, hey mom, would you watch my money for me? Okay, I'll invest in real estate.
In the stonks.
I'll invest in this
Turns out Bryce
She
was a
does
Nepo
kinda
baby
do
all
that.
along.
Oh, 100%. The mother in Johto does that all the time. She just invests and gives you different items. It's funny, but at the same time, it's like, Mom, stop spending my money. God.
I didn't need a potion. I need hyper potions.
Too bad. You're getting a potion. That's all that's available around here. La da 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 da.
Nepo baby Bryce just amuses me too much.
But as you get yourself your Pokemon, they thank you for spending on their little shop, and this person in particular goes forward. I've seen you here all 3 days, so I wanted to just go ahead and say thank you very much for all of the support for the little time here that we've had. If you ever happen to go to the if you ever happen to stop by Goldenrod City, feel free to stop by the lotto counter. We'll be able to give you a free roll.
Oh yeah. I think I've been there before.
Unfortunately, we no longer have the Master Ball that we usually would give to some lucky winner, but we have something of equal value at this point.
Yeah, I heard like all of those are like not that good anyways. Like I heard of like a friend of mine used to use one on like a Magikarp because it was like really cool.
I'm not sure about that, but I do know that there's the problem that there is the problem from the Ore region that came into the news recently. That might be some reason why they decided to collect the Master Balls of the world.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you for your help, Mr. Fish.
No problem. Thank you for your contributions. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
See you soon.
Fen pointed this out in the stream chat, but the category is wrong.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
We're
games
playing
of
Genshin. This is Genshin RP.
Yeah, Genshin RP.
Genshin World.
Knew I forgot to do something.
It happens, man.
Yeah, we're playing Chaordic Impact.
Yeah. Thank you, Fen. Very much appreciate.
I was gonna make a Genshin reference. I don't know enough Genshin to make one.
That's fine.
Yeah, look, you just combine titles.
Something Pyro. something dendro. I don't know.
Yeah, as you head on away from there, where are you gonna head to, Shizu?
Yep. I mean, presumably, like, I mean, I imagine Star would say, like, Eska says, like, it's ready, right? Like, back at the entrance? Or was that retcon fully?
No, he would have said something along the lines of, she sent me to tell you that something's ready. I don't really know what. Kind of said that it was a little bit of a hush-hush secret thing.
Yeah. I'd actually like to do a little favor for me.
Huh,
Like
good that
it.
you guys are making friends. She really needs to make more.
Yeah, Eska's a good buddy. Yeah.
You
Off
say,
we
not having
go.
talked to her all that much.
Look, we talked to her 2 times, and that's enough for Shizu to consider her a friend.
That's fair.
Actually, 1 time's enough to consider her a friend.
As you lead a Star around the town, you eventually make it to your little secret hut. What do we see when we enter?
Essentially, it's kind of like a bit darker, kind of like almost like a night sky almost. There's like
Okay.
canopies, but there's a canopy up top, but it lets out like bits of light through, almost like a night sky.
Okay.
And there's fairy lights too. Because of course it has to be fairy lights.
Yeah.
Phantom agrees, right? Fairy lights are great.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
Please.
fairy lights. I don't know if you know what we mean by fairy lights, though.
All I know is that you like your nightlights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're almost like Christmas tree lights, almost.
yeah.
As you head on over, you find that there is indeed a little spread of foods and such available. I don't think you gave like a specific menu, so to speak. So
Yeah,
she
but
picked like
basically it was essentially just dinner, and then Cream Puff would take care of dessert.
so yeah.
Wow, you actually took him on a date. What happened?
You could say it was dinner and a show. At the contest earlier.
Oh my god. You're also in a dress?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is like a date. What is happening?
Oh, huh. As he like looks over, she made some simple stuff like sandwiches and stuff, but there are a different assortment of sandwiches around.
Yeah. Shizu would have also like put up a table here too. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Table, some chairs.
Just to kind of like have it be kind of like more of like a formal approach.
Yeah. Well, what's the occasion, Shizu?
Oh, you just need to talk. That's all.
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
Let's have some food first.
Okay.
As they say, you gotta eat while it's hot and ready. Looks at the cold sandwiches.
Yep.
Cold and ready.
Okay. I guess dig in.
This
So
is
you-
also gonna double check Texas 2 things.
Mhm.
Unlike, thanks for the help, and also is Cream Puff with you? Because if so, keep her or have Cream Puff stay with Eska and at the Pokemon Center.
Oh. Okay. She'll say that yes, Cream Puff is currently with her. The 2 of them are making a little bit of dessert, and they will bring it over later if you want.
Yeah, she will like text her like, I'll send you a text when we're good and ready to go.
Okay,
And
okay.
she also would have put away Queen back in the ball because
Yep.
yeah, tired little bean.
Gotcha. Did you already move her?
Yeah, I already moved her like at the start of session.
Gotcha. I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
For once, I'm putting them back in the ball.
I'm so proud of you. Like I actually am. So the 2 of you are sitting there for a little bit, munching away on sandwiches.
Yeah.
Star kind of just like, you see him like kind of just like look around a little. look back to you. So,
Yeah.
good show on the contest.
Yeah.
Chokes a little bit, goes to like
Queen
grab
did a
some
great
water.
job.
Yeah, both of you did, like, honestly, all of you did a good job, but yeah, Queen really showed her stuff. Good job teaching
Yeah.
her stuff.
Oh, that was mostly just Queen on her own.
Oh,
She's a born natural. So I think like we did have to kind of like hold back a little bit because we were in the ruins, and then Mr. King also mentioned like, don't pull up all the gemstones again because that could cause like destabilization or something along those lines.
Huh. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe like, were you mining away at stuff?
Oh, I mean, Queen just kind of like pulled it out from the ground, like just like wish with her mind.
Huh. Don't know how that would ruin anything.
Yeah. Because you can't just go from like point A to point B without caring about anything in like the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of just like could do like a whole lot of damage.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore at the ruins. I mean, not without Mr. King's supervision.
Gives a nod. Well, good to know you guys aren't getting in trouble. You're learning
Yeah.
by my example.
Hmm. Yeah, speaking of your example,
Oh?
I did want to mention that I am sorry for what happened yesterday.
Do you have a noticeable tone shift?
Shizu, like, is like, kind of like almost a bit more like, instead of looking energetic as usual, she is kind of more, almost muted. Muted as in like, kind of like a business approach almost.
He you saw that as like the two of you were talking, that he was kind of prepared for something, but it seems like he has a bit of a shocked look. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't really know how to stop Bryce yesterday. I didn't think pushing you into the water was rather too much, but I didn't know how to stop him from doing that.
Well,
It wasn't really good of him to do that,
it's all good.
but it's also on me for not stopping him.
Don't worry. Listen, don't worry about that. If it's weighing on you, it's all good. People roughhouse a little bit much sometimes. Was I okay with it at the time? Not really, but once I worked things out, everything was okay.
Mm.
It's just that I think
That's good to hear.
you guys just need to understand one thing is that I am pretty experienced as a trainer. I may not look it or act it, but I've been traveling around since I was like 10.
Mm-hmm. Eska made that very clear as well.
Yeah. I've had like about 10 years of experience, so I've learned a lot in my travels, so it's
The thing is that
no, go on.
the thing is that it wasn't only for to help you get stronger, it was also for us as well.
Oh?
I don't know if I'm pretty sure you didn't hear this from Olive yet. It's been rather quick these past few days. After you go into, I'm trying to remember. Does Zara know about all the stuff with Olive?
No.
No,
Okay.
because yeah, he wasn't there. He was
Gotcha.
dealing with his stuff. Yeah.
I think Quill may have.
I wanted to double check.
I think Quill had been told, so maybe she would have brought him up, but that's up to if Olive wanted her to bring her up or not.
What? I mean, she would want her, but I don't know the extent that Quill knows. Quill
You know what?
part
Let's
of the...
go ahead and
I think it was part of the whole
assume.
conversation.
Let's just assume that she doesn't know fully, so we can just go from there.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's been quick? What do you mean?
Olive was able to see into the future almost. That's how all of us know you were going to fight Blank.
Oh, so that's how you
And
know.
also that you weren't going to be alone for that. Then Bryce had a choice of fighting by himself or coming along. And then when we go to fight Deoxys himself, it could be himself or 3 other variations as well.
Okay.
And for legendaries against our little group, you can already guess how well that would go.
He, more than anyone, knows exactly how that will go. His
Yeah.
any kind of smile vanishes.
Mm,
No, I know how that will go.
yeah. That's why we also wanted to help train you, because it would also help us out as well. Or at least that was my hope. I didn't think we would get into like a fist fight, but still.
Okay, we can go into that in a little bit.
Mm.
He looks over at you.
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Hmm?
You're acting a little bit different than you usually do.
Of course I'm okay. This is just how I normally am.
Dead. Of course I'm sorry. Just, I got that was the point, but oh my god.
This is just how I normally am.
This is how you normally are?
Mm. The way you've seen me acting since you've met me, it's more akin to armor, to equate it as such.
So
It's
this is
easier
you
to go
letting down
around
that
and...
armor?
Hmm?
So this
No, it's
okay,
more
sorry.
being transparent with you. Eska already knows, but that's mostly to get her help on this. And to also know more about you as well.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
As I've said before, all of this, the way I've been acting, kind of is more to get information or have more freedom to do things. It's a lot more easier to get around and do things if people don't think that you're able to understand what you're doing.
wait, so a lot of the stuff that we
Barring
think
the
you
cliff,
don't know what you're
barring the
doing.
cliff incident, which kind of devolved quicker than I expected. But stuff like me walking up towards the police at the floor. Is it Azalea? This is a me thing.
I think it's Azalea. You keep saying Floroma. It's funny.
Yeah. No, like I don't remember city names that easily.
No, I know. It's just funny because you keep on doing it.
Yeah. But when I went up to the police in Azalea Town when we were trying to get your friend out of the city, that was mostly just to kind of distract them.
So,
Things like me getting lost was more... Well, I am bad with directions, but I at least do know how to understand where a sign would lead me.
as you say I'm bad with directions, he just like slams the table, and you just he has this shocked expression on his face, but he look for a second, you see that there's a smile on his face. That's freaking awesome. You've been hiding that this whole time.
As I said, it's a lot easier to get away with things when people don't, or people underestimate you a lot.
So a lot of what we thought you didn't fully like, that may just kind of like fly over the head a little bit. The flies over my head a lot, I won't lie. It had like Quill has to kind of like explain things to me sometimes. It's fun. But like a lot of that stuff that like kind of like flies over our heads, it only flies over mine. It doesn't even fly over yours.
Well, some of it does. Most of it doesn't. Things like keeping a secret from Henry, or about Henry from somebody that was looking for him. Things that are dealing with your friend, and I forget her name. Like, this is a me thing. Alma, was it? From with the Piplup?
I believe so.
Okay. Alma keeping that a secret? Well, it did seem that I was a bit too open with information. These are people I believe that all of us were going to tell eventually. It was just me giving it that slight little push forward.
Damn.
Help expedite things, almost.
Damn. You. Well played, Shizu.
I mean, it's not me playing them, it's more...
Well, no, I'm not saying you're playing anyone. It's just, well, good job. Like, I didn't expect it. But I guess since you're being more transparent with me, does that mean you'll be a little bit more transparent with the others?
In due time, maybe. But for right now, probably not. Unless it comes to it.
I'm not gonna try and force you. It's your choice at the end of the day. And I'll say this, thank you for being transparent with me. But Bryce, Robin, and Olive, if you're gonna be fighting a very big battle like you say, I'll give you the advice of a older, more wizened trainer. Be transparent with them. Not
Of
just
course.
for no, just hear me out, okay? Because if you're pretending that it's flying over your head, it's gonna be hard for them to know if it sticks or not for you. And that might make working together for the future a little bit more difficult. I'm not saying just go to them immediately and be like, hey, yo, this is me. But, like, trust them with this. Because
that's also the other thing. The less I technically know about it, the easier I can play it off to convince others that we don't know anything. Because I'm not lying at that point that I don't know anything. Don't you agree?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that talking to people, explaining, it's hard to... I'll be real with you, Shizu. I'm very impressed that you've been able to keep this up for as long as you have. But there were times that it felt like certain things are just flying out of the radar that maybe you had picked up on and just didn't feel comfortable bringing up, and kind of would have rather you just brought them up, you know? So it's kind of like that. Any advice you give them, if they're thinking that you're not going to be fully grasping what they say, how can they fully grasp what you say, you know? So if you guys are going to be going into something that's heavy, I would just say sometime before you guys head off to that battle, try and let maybe even just one of them in. Whether it's Bryce, Robin, Olive, just ask one, like, just grab one of them to the side and see how you feel. I'm not trying to force it, but
Like I said, everything has a certain time to it. Right now, it's more the time to have fun, as you said.
It's your choice.
I appreciate the advice, Star. But yeah, as I've mentioned, I do know a lot more than I lead on. Like how Lenny wasn't a Growlithe. That
Wait, he's not?
he wasn't. He was before until he got sick. I'm surprised that he came back, and I'm really happy he did. This is also why I had him go home too. I mean, I was always going to send him home around this time. Just the mirror world stuff expedited that process a bit more than I expected. And do know that, and this is why I also am having Cream Puff stay with Eska for the time being. I do know that my mom died, Star.
Kind of just is silent. Just kind of like sitting there. This is, this is a lot. So you know a lot. Like,
Of course.
a lot of what anyone said is kind of stuck. Rather than just bouncing off.
Well, I've known that since childhood.
Well, I'm saying
This
like
wasn't anything
more than
new.
I'm saying more than just that. Like, just like not to say that it's. I'm bad with words, but like what we've told you, what family has told you, anything like that has like it gives the you've given the impression that it always bounces off, and it's not.
Like I said, it's a lot easier to get information when people don't think you're listening. People just talk when they don't think you are. Which also brings me to the other point that I do feel that I need to talk to you about
Oh,
since it came up when you came to the city. I did mean what I said back there in that room. I don't understand the concept of love. I don't
honest.
deny the feeling of falling in love, but that's just something that never made too much sense for me.
Can I give you a thought on why that doesn't make much sense to you?
I mean, if you're saying that it's more because I'm reserved and not really opening up to anyone, no, it's not because of that. It was even before that when I was a kid. It just never clicked because,
Well,
like, when people were saying that I would fall in love with a guy, that just never made sense.
okay.
That's just who I am.
And that's fine.
Which is why I do have to apologize for not giving you a clear answer before.
That's fine. I'm guessing that's why you kind of just ignored me for a little bit.
I was hoping more that you'd move on to greener pastures, essentially.
Gives a nod.
Yeah. You deserve better. Honestly, I just want to see you happy, Star.
Hey, I want to see you happy as well.
Of course I'm happy.
Nah.
I mean, again,
I mean, to
something
be fair,
my father told me a while back when I was a kid was always that no matter how bad things got, things will always get better. And so that's why that armor came on, because things will eventually be better. And hopefully by doing that, I can make things better for other people. To be a sign of happiness for others. Whether or not that's working is another topic for another time.
yeah, we can always go into that later, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll say that, give me a savvy.
Savvy. Gotta double check the outfit too. Okay, where is it? No, not this one. This is the smart one, so no savvy.
Gotcha.
So +2 is not that. 1. Yeah, I didn't throw it before.
Oh my
That's on
god.
me. That's on me. 20 to a 1.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I give it and taketh.
As,
Look, I dropped a bombshell on store. That's understandable.
he has a very unreadable expression on his face. As you're saying more and more.
But question.
Mm-hmm.
Shizu would take like small sips of like probably water or tea, whatever's around,
Mm-hmm.
and close her eyes.
Wine, because you're dining.
No.
You're whining and dining. I'm not joking.
You are...
Tea in a wine glass.
Yeah, sure.
Water in a wine glass, yeah, or juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would she see for the Zaffy Zaps?
It's a mixture. You see... I'll say because of the savvy, it's hard to read some of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot... I'll say that... There's hurt. There's definitely hurt there. There is... I'll say, like, it's hard to give them colors in this moment, but you see, like, there's a little bit of color of hurt that comes up, especially when you talk about why. Like, I'll say that you've seen this as it goes. So, whether you're kind of just, like, in this moment as it's a lull in conversation, you're kind of, like, just picking at them a little bit. It's hard to read some of them over others, but you definitely feel the hurt when you were talking about the why on the room situation and then ignoring him. There seems to be other things mixed in there that's a little bit hard to understand, especially in the state that you're in. There seems to be some levels of... It's hard to pick at the emotion. I'll say that I'll give you another chance. since it is emotions, roll me empathy.
Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. So no changes to that. So empathy is still a 2.
Don't forget to roll it. Throw it.
It's weird that it's been working.
Do you want
Which
to
is
put
the
any
funny
inspiration in it?
I'll put 2.
Okay.
Making it even 20.
Okay.
Boy.
19.
Okay.
All
What?
the throw does it.
Yeah.
15.
It's weird. It works.
11.
11. So 21.
Okay. You're unable to read his expression, but because of your proficiency with the aura at this stage, you're able to kind of like pick out the emotions. When you first revealed it, there was a little bit of, besides humor, there seemed to be some slight twinge of an uncomfortable feeling, like from his aura, like that has slowly been growing as the two of you have been talking. It doesn't seem anything. It's hard to place it even with how well you're able to read his emotions, because it doesn't carry any kind of malicious feeling to it. It just seems to be a growing uncomfortable to everything, and as more and more emotions come out, the hurt when talking about the two of you, kind of like you feel the humor fade as you talk more and more about how much you've kind of connected the dots on, and there was a little bit of uncomfortable. There seemed to be a hint of annoyance that kind of faded, but there was a hint of that somewhere in the mix. You definitely feel the largest ones is both an understanding, but also uncomfortable, being a little bit uncomfortable about things. As you're picking up and reading these, I'm gonna make him roll. What is his stat for this?
If it's a savvy, it's a +1.
It's not savvy.
Gotcha.
I need to take a second. Just give me a second to collect my thoughts.
I do apologize for dropping all of this onto you suddenly.
Shizu, it's not that you dropped everything on me suddenly. I don't know you. You don't know me. And that's fair. But you guys want me to trust you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want you to trust us, and I want you to trust the others. Just like how you all made me trust you all. Not because you wanted me to, but because your actions showed. I just feel like their actions show that you could trust them. To let them in a little bit more. Because I'll say that you're saying something is giving him a reason to try again. I'm basically rolling his willpower to see if he has the the will to go past his uncomfort.
Gotcha.